So today we are going to talk about Microsoft Azure DevOps agent. So the agent is nothing but a machine which build your code. Basically, say a .NET code, right? It has to be run by the .NET CLR. Using the .NET CLR, it will build the code, make it as a binary before do the deployment. So like say the Java application can be built by Maven runtime as well as the Node.js is built by npm. So basically to uh, build any application, we require a machine to build that application code. So the here the agent is nothing but a on-premises machine or a virtual machine which is going to build your code okay. So so we are seeing three type of agents here. The first one is Microsoft hosted agents and self-hosted agents, as well as the Azure virtual machine skill set. Let me show you how the this is the Microsoft provided hosted agent. The this VM is available in the cloud. So whenever you try to build the code using the default agent, so Microsoft spin a plain VM. So it has only the OS, Linux or Windows VM. By mentioning while running the pipeline, we will mention which OS machine we require to build the pipeline. Okay. So Microsoft hosted agent is nothing but whenever you build the code using the continuous integration, the VM is spin up. So we write what are the required software to build install the required software in the Microsoft agent to mention it in order to build the code. Say example, if it is .NET, we mention this is install the .NET Core version 8.0 in order to build your .NET Core codes. Same way, install the Maven agent for the Java build, or NBM for the Node.js application. So 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 then once we mention that, we'll mention the source path of the source code where it is located. Then it take the code and build and put it in the certificate. That's how the agent will be do that. Okay. So the Microsoft hosted agent is provided by cloud VM, which is provided by Microsoft. Self-hosted agent is managed by ourselves. So we can have the self-hosted agent by creating a virtual machine in the Azure environment, or you have the on-premises uh, uh, on-premises agents, on-premises virtual machine as a agent in order to run the pipeline with the self-hosted agents. So the other one is Azure virtual machine scale set agencies. So this is kind of a auto scale where the scale set automatically in, create a new VMs or create a new instance of number of VMs based on the workload from the Azure DevOps, where if we run the multiple pipelines, so it has to be executed parallelly and workload is more. In order to run this pipeline, we need more VMs. So the Azure virtual means skill set will dynamically give number of VMs based on the load. That's why we are seeing three different agents. One is Microsoft hosted agent, self-hosted agents, and Azure virtual machine skill set agents. So the Microsoft hosted agents, um, the benefit is you always have the latest VM image, and but every time you need to mention uh, software to install it. It takes some little bit of time, not more time, but still it takes more time to install it. because once you run the pipeline, the VM will destroy it. So whenever you run the new pipeline, the VM is created, you have to install the required software in order to build the applications. Okay, so the same, but in the case of self-hosted agent, um, either you can use the Azure DevOps server, previously named as Team Founders server, or you can have a Linux VM which is hosted in the Azure or Linux Windows virtual machine which is hosted in the Azure cloud environment, or you can have the Linux or Windows based machines in your on premises. So the advantage of that, you don't need to install the software every time. So you can install the pre-install the software already. So as soon as your code is built, it will automatically build the solution without installing the required software. And you can have the three different self-hosted agent. One is specific to .NET, one is Java, one NPM. So based on the application, you can redirect which host has to which has which self-hosted agents to run. So these are the advantage of using the self-host compared to the Microsoft default host agent. Okay, so the Azure virtual main skill set agent is nothing but based on that the workload, it will provision the maximum number of virtual machines which we configured in the skill set. So what are, so if you want to run continuously 2 VM, that you can say standby 2 VMs should be run, or you can say 1 VM standby, it has to run based on the workload maximum. The 2 3 number of VMs can be instanced in the uh, Azure virtual machine skill set. Okay, so parallel job is nothing but, see, if it is using a single agent, and if you are running a building application, so it will build, and then the another application is to build it. It has to be wait, first build is completed. So it is a sequence order, but luckily Microsoft giving a two parallel job for one self host agent. So if you want to run multiple parallel uh, pipelines in the agents, probably you have to create number of self-hosted agents, or you need to increase the default host agents, or you need to increase the number of VMs in the VM scale set in order to run your all application code, uh, build the parallelly. This is called parallel jobs. Okay, so capabilities defined as users system capability and user capability, where you can mention what are the system capability, and the you can specifically mention the user capability. So as you see here, I can go to the organizer settings, agent pools, and go to the default and go to the agents, and you can configure the capabilities. So to register new capability agent, choose an add new capability, and you can add it. So when they run the pipeline, you can directly connect to the agent on a machine in cloud, or using the port 443 is on connecting to the on premises virtual machines. So it's talk about whenever run a, so in this DevOps we have the default Microsoft provided agent as well as the hosted agents. So the hosted agents is Microsoft hosted agents, and default is you can use the on-premises agents. It's four. You have the on-premises servers, 4 servers to run your applications. So you can update the agent. So if say example, it's showing ideal hosted agent from the Microsoft. In background, it is a cloud machine which is available, pick ready to pick your code to run. So today we were talking about the agents, what is the capability, why we use agents in the Microsoft Azure cloud. So the Microsoft DevOps agent is the core thing to in order to establish the continuous integration and continuous deployment. Thank you so much.